guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on the pay to win account and we have finally hit the end of one of the major events, guys, the big give back. So this one we did start a considerable amount of time. I believe it's already been 41 days, but on the 42nd day we are going to get our big 50% off discount. So we ran through this last month. If you haven't spent any of your tickets, if you've collected up all of your duck feet right here and picked up all of your coupons, you're going to be able to redeem them tomorrow at a 50% discount, which is what we want to look at right now, because I really want to break it down mathematically to what you can get out of here and really what the value is, because there's really two ways that you can run this, in my opinion, to really get the most out of it. So running through the rewards, looking at the first one, gold, of course you get gold nonstop. This is not worth the purchase. You can get it out of events, but it is always the last choice. Looking at the rare stones, we get a lot out of the Misty Valley. You get them out of the dailies. You do get a significant amount of rare heroes that do accumulate over time. I know as a free-to-play player, it does take a lot longer to accumulate, but ultimately there's only a set amount of heroes that you really need to focus on to build. So the food can be used prioritizing them. With our scrolls, the swap scrolls, you get one every single week. So again, with the faction gear, you accumulate more faction gear, you'll get more guild coin, you can buy more faction specific gear out of there. Definitely not a solid choice to build when it comes to the big give back. So looking at the red chest here, Poe coins you can get with gold. Twisted Essence you'll get every other day out of the Twisted Realm or the Fabled Realm, depending where you're at. So these you do get on a regular basis, which is good to see that you do get them. But again, you can get them out of the shop. You can also get them out of the guild coin, or not the guild coin, the hero coins. You can pull some of the rewards. So this is something else that you're going to get on a regular basis, which is why I put it a little bit further down the priority list when it comes to this event in particular. Which brings us to the interesting ones, guys. This Eternal Choice chest, which gives us engraving mats. So looking at the sheer cost of engraving mats of the elemental cores, if you bought them out of the shop, and if you bought all 10 chests that were available here. So again, if you buy all 10 chests in total, because they will drop to the price of 10 tickets, so it's going to be 100 tickets to pick up all of the chests, that would give you 500 of your elemental cores. With 500 elemental cores, that is 10,000 diamonds, guys. If you straight up purchase them, remember it's 200 diamonds for 10 cores. If you're getting 500 cores, it would be 10,000 diamonds that you would spend. But that is saving a considerable amount here. But is this really the best choice? And a lot of it comes down to where your account is, which we'll talk about in just a moment. So the next one we look at is, of course, the red chest. The primordial and the amplifying emblems, there's no reason to get these, but looking at the faction specific emblems, the emblems of space you are going to get out of the Labyrinth store on a regular basis once you have Arthur built. I would not buy these at all. It is probably one of the worst purchases out of here. If you're going to redeem the red chest, you want to redeem them usually for your Celestials or your Hypogeans. But there are a couple other priority heroes that you could use the faction emblems for. So looking at the price of the emblem choice chest, because you do get 5 of the emblems here, so in total, if we're buying all 15 in stock, you can get 75 total emblems, which is a pretty good purchase. But what does that equate to? Looking here in the shop, 10 red chests are 1,980 diamonds. So since we're just going to base it off that cost, because we based the red engraving mats off that same exact cost, that would be 14,850 diamonds. That would cost you to get the 75 emblems out of here, which is the price basis kind of the red chest. So right now, the emblem choice chest is the best option. And again, it's really based on where your account is at, which is what we're going to look at in just a couple minutes. Some players are talking about the elite stones. Elite stones, same, the Misty Valley, you get them out of there. You get them out of the daily, the weekly, the monthly. You actually get them for free. A lot of events do include those. Even though it could be a Celestials or Hypogean heroes, the probability of that being the case is relatively low. Most of the time it is food. Sometimes it's a faction hero if you need it or not. But ultimately, I would not go with the elite stones because you have a lot of options. Also, if you're buying the chest, so if you're buying the cores, or if you're buying the red chest, you're not going to be able to afford the last chest. So this one is another one that, because of the desired hero summons, because of the wish list, the way the game is built, I would not choose a regular hero in here. Just like we see with the regular events, they are very expensive when it comes to the chest. Essentially, you'd be spending 150 to get one of the heroes in here, even though Raku and Kren are both solid heroes within their respective faction. Ultimately, you can get them out of the desired heroes, like I said. You can even merc them if you do need to borrow them. Which brings us to the last chest. So looking at our Celestials and Hypogean heroes, we have the Twins and we have Mortis. They are the biggest priority in the game, guys. When it comes to the campaign, when it comes to events, when it comes to the Twisted Realm, the Abyssal Expedition, they are two heroes you need to have built at least Elite Plus to allow them to go into the Abyssal Expedition, which we know the realistic or the real version is coming up pretty soon. So these are going to be the two heroes that you really want to prioritize out of here. One being the Twins, of course, the first one, followed by Mortis if you don't have them at E+. If you're earlier in the game, you don't have to have them built. As you continue progressing, you are going to want to build them up a little bit, at least to unlock the signature items, giving a lot of survivability to the Twins. Now, if you already have them built, Zafriel and Khazard are both solid. Khazard, a lot of players build up to Mythic due to his signature item. Really makes a big difference, and we've also seen Zafriel in a couple different formations, including the Screg Invade team, and he is a monster in PvP, guys. He does take a considerable amount of time to build out, but my choice out of here would be number one, the Twins, number two, Mortis, if you do not have them already at Elite Plus, followed by Khazard all the way to Mythic to get that signature item, and then I would build Zafriel out of this chest. So looking at the diamond cost, we're just going to use the standardized numbers for the Stargazer. Stargazer pulls are roughly 6 to 7 pulls per Celestial or Hypogean hero, depending on what you're pulling. So that is 30 to 35,000 diamonds, guys. That is right. So 30 to 35 diamonds. So if you're looking at picking up a hero out of here, it is roughly 30 to 35 diamonds. If you're looking to buy out all of these, which you can with the same 250 emblems, you're looking at about 24 or 25,000, almost 25,000 emblems or diamonds to get the same amount that you're getting out of the one hero, which is the reason why ultimately, again, it depends on where your account is. Now, what I want to show with that is looking in here. If you look at our Celestials, so we already have the Twins built, we already have them ascended, so they immediately drop out of the race. Also here we do have Mortis, we have him already at Mythic Plus, he already has a signature item, so not a really big priority there. Khazard the same, we have Khazard max out, plus 30 signature item with his furniture. Now the next running would be Zafriel, which we haven't built yet, so we could definitely pick up a copy of him to continue to build him out, because again, where the account is. So looking overall, one thing is when you look at the red chest, guys, you have to take a look, kind of breaking down the factions on what heroes are really the priorities when it comes to plus 30 signature items. So you have Alna there, you have Taylene there, you have Lucretia there, you have Ainz, you have Albedo. A majority of my heroes are already at plus 30 signature items. As you can see, all but Nakaruru already have at least the plus 30 signature item. So in turn, it doesn't make red chest really a strong priority because I already have most of the key heroes maxed out to plus 30 signature items. We have Leica, we have Iran, we have Raku already built out, we have Kren already built out, we have Sophia built out, we have Skarath. Looking at, again, a majority of the heroes that you really prioritize building out. Even here, we have Silas, we have Isolde, we have Oden and Grez, we have Thorin and Daemon. A majority of the heroes that you really want to prioritize building out to that plus 30 signature item, we already have them built. So it kind of takes it down a little bit of a tier for getting the red chest versus getting a hero, which is specifically to where you are within AFK Arena. Also, when it comes to the engraving mats, we have Flora maxed out. We do have plus 60. We have Flora plus 60. We have Lucretia plus 60. We have Ainz at a plus 60. We do have enough mats to get one or two other heroes to a plus 30. And since we're really prioritizing pushing in the campaign, I'm going to pick up a copy of Zafriel based on my account, based on my progression and where we're at right now, because I already have the key heroes built with signature items. I have the key heroes built with furniture. I have most of the key heroes built with a little bit of engraving. I'm going to build up, I believe Raccoon next is going to be the next one that we're going to build up on the engraving, so I can continue to use him within the campaign. Which the engraving mats, the big thing here to remember is if I did pick up the engraving mats, if I wanted to pick up this chest in particular, I would not have enough to pick up a hero out of here. And ultimately, the hero choice chest that we find out of here is the best value because it roughly is 30 to 35,000 diamonds per pull out of the Stargazer, which is 6 to 7 pulls, which is the average, guys. So again, I know we covered this material last month, but for a lot of you that one, either don't remember, two, spent your emblems early, or three, have never seen it about the big give back, it is going to be available when it comes up tomorrow, and you're going to be able to get that 50% discount. I really hope you didn't spend any of your tickets when the discount was not going on. So ultimately, I'm going to pick up this chest with a copy of Zafriel because that's where the account is right now. The other tokens that I'm getting, so we still have 3 more days to get the discount. Honestly, I'm just gonna go ahead and buy some of the red engraving mats because we'll be able to get, 2 of these chests, which is good because that's gonna give me a free 100 of our engraving mats. So we'll go ahead and stockpile those as well, which is very cool to see that I can still buy something else in here. So guys, that will do it for the big give back. Absolutely love it. Right now we have 5 possible free heroes that is going on in the test server. We have 1 more that is coming up real soon that is going to be just the daily login event like we've seen in the past. So very cool to see. So guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think. Let me know what you guys are redeeming for in the big give back. And as always, thank you guys for watching.